And what I want to tell you guys, and you don't have to listen to me, okay? I'm not the emo god. Well, yes, I am. What I want to say is, it does not matter what you listen to. It doesn't make you any more or any less than what you identify as. Guys, I used to hate on pop music for no reason. For no reason at all. It's pointless. It's stupid. I used to say 10 years ago, I used to say, hey, I'm too emo. I can't listen to pop music. It's so dumb. You're depriving yourself of good music, of well-written music, just because you think it has to be emo. Emo is anything you define it as. Emo has evolved and changed since 2004 and 2005. Like whatever you want, identify as whatever you want, and if someone doesn't like what you're into, fuck them. They don't matter. And they're not going to matter, especially if they're in your school years. If you're in elementary school, if you're in high school, they are not going to matter in a few years. And if someone is bullying you, you tell a higher up and you get them off your back. Because I never want to see you guys be bullied or be reduced to something that you're not, or be reduced to something that you enjoy. Why do they have to tell you that that's a bad thing? Why does liking My Chemical Romance in 2019, why is that a bad thing? No, fuck you. Tell a higher up and get that shit solved. Whether you're being physically bullied or mentally bullied or emotionally bullied, you tell a higher up and you get that shit solved. And I know this is even at home if you're getting bullied. I don't want that for you guys, okay? I want the best thing for you guys. Look, even if you grow out of me, I've seen messages on Twitter. They're like, oh, I was into Frank in 2017. Cool. I'm glad you had a positive emo phase. I don't want you guys to feel like you don't belong, or you let someone bully you to an extent where you don't feel like yourself anymore. That's all I want to say, okay? Might make a video about it, but I know if you're an emo, right? In 2019, look, it was the same problem when I was in high school. Even when it was kind of popular. Be your favorite self, your shining self. Yeah, thank you. Even when it was kind of popular, even if it's not popular anymore, you don't have to fit into popular. Even if it's not popular anymore, you don't have to fit into that mold. There's no reason you ever have to fit into the popular mold. Because you want to sit at the cool kid table? You know how much I try to change myself to fit into and sit at the cool kid table? And when I did, it was so fucking lame. It was so fucking lame. I changed myself and I listened to pop music and I fit into the cool kid table and I was like, this is fucking lame. Yes, nobody at the cool table is actually happy. Obs. Exactly. Everyone in this life is struggling as much as emo people. Fuck being popular and fuck being cool. Everyone is struggling the same way. It doesn't matter what you see as being popular or not, where you could sit when you go to lunch or not. It doesn't matter. And don't shape yourself to be anything that you see. Because that's the biggest mistake I made when I'm looking back at my life. The biggest mistake I made was changing myself to fit in and being like, I want to sit at the cool table. I want to sit where the popular people are. I don't want to act alternative anymore. I don't want to wear this band shirt because they're making fun of me. I got laughed at for wearing like bright neon blue shirts. The whole lunchroom. I got laughed at by hundreds of people for wearing bright neon blue shirts. And guess what? Next year, I moved to a public school because the bullying was too hard. I've never said that before online. I moved schools because the bullying was too much. And everyone the next year had the same shit. They all turned alternative and emo. They all had the same shirt. And that shows you people will fit in to whatever they think is popular. Do not change yourself. Ask you guys, please, please, please do not change yourself into what you think is popular or what is not. I've been through it. And it's been over a decade. And I know how that is. They're jealous of you. They're projecting their insecurities onto you. You are so unique, and you're projecting something that is so unique and powerful and self-expressive than something that's so generic that they can't handle it and they can't express it themselves. So their only outlet is to make fun of you. That's all it is. And that pressure might make you feel like you have to fit in with that group. And if you do, and you change yourself, you're going to lose all of your personality and you're going to fit in with the group. You might. But you'll lose so much of yourself that when you do fit in with them, nothing matters. So, all I want to say is, I've been through it, and if you feel like an outcast, if you feel like an outsider, but you're living your truth. Oh, Dan Howell. Oops. I made a Dan and Phil reference. Oops. If you feel like you're living your truth, then you live that and you see that all the way through. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And I was told that. But I want to let you know from someone that was told that 10 years ago. Live your... Okay, I had to give that speech because I love and care about you guys.